Hello, as I can here show you the Mars Explorer rover coloring here. As you see, is that I went ahead and drew coloring that I went ahead and drew. Obviously, you got that the Mars Explorer. You're going to the surface of Mars and exploring the water. It's like you said, the water on the surface of Mars. But you see right here is that I went ahead and colored in. It's like for so far as the surface for where water would be, and along with the soil on the surface of Mars. But of course on this picture frame right here, as you see is that of course this picture frame would be about 10 years old. But you see right here is that you have is it to where you present by me as a participant as certificate of Mars rover. And right here is you have it to where you have the day is that you have October the 16th of 2002, exploring water on Mars. And then but of course it's like there's I don't think really if they ever really explored any type of water on Mars, brought to you by NASA. It's like you got the NASA Exploration Association right there. But you have it to where you get the let's just say that the picture drawing right here, that the picture right here would be in black and white. But you gotta have it to where that this was a picture that I went ahead and colored, and along with right here is that where so you got it's like the light gray type marker along with the blue marker. But it's to go ahead and it's like the spot which I think that the spot to where they were talking about will be about right here, to where is whenever they explored water on the surface of Mars, is that about right in this area right here is that there was water ever explored on the surface of Mars, is that they would think maybe it would be right in this area. But other than that, is that if they ever found out if there was ever water on Mars, I guess that's still kind of a discovery that they've gotten some samples from let's say the red planet. Gotten some samples from the red planet to really discover if there ever was water that was found on the surface. But so far as like with discovering water on Mars, is you have it to where you have it about right in this area right here is like Mars rover. If there was any type of discovery of say rocks or soil or whatever it was that was discovered on the surface of Mars, that if they ever found any type of water samples right here below on the surface of Mars, or maybe right below or whatever. But you have the surface of Mars about right here, and then you have maybe it's like you get some rocks and then some soils deep down in the soil of the red planet about right here. And then if they were found to discover water at about right here. But it had the Mars rover right here, and then they'd taken a detour through the red planet. And if they ever found anything other than that, other than if they found any signs of, let's say, of life on Mars. But I guess that's still kind of investigation. Of course, it's which I would probably say that I've had that old certificate for about 9-10 years. So if they ever found any more detail about if there was ever any sources of life on Mars, such as that I think I heard that there was a germ, any type of germ life, or there could have been something that they found other than water, maybe a few sheets of frozen water, but then maybe found maybe about a few plants and maybe some particles or whatever deep down in the soil. But so far as for the red planet, as you have it to where you got this part right here, is you get these mountain areas right here, these cliffs, and some of it I guess is flat land, and you have it right up here. Is which I wouldn't even really know if this part right here is that there's like a river, stream or river right here, or if it's just like a, say an area to where it was just a few big, cliffs or whatever you call it, kind of arched areas to where that there would be like a whole blanket of water at about right here, and then maybe up up further. But so far as exploring water on Mars is to more like is that find out you get samples, say from the red planet, and then maybe to heat it up to a certain amount of temperatures or whatever, really just to find out if there really was ever water on Mars, any type of signs of life on Mars. But so far as for that Mars Explorer mission, so far as the Mars Rover, and along with the Explorer, the Mars Explorer mission, and of course the certificate was nearly it was nearly 10 years ago, and then compared to to then and then to now, it's like that one thing I guess they pretty much know now is the fact that that it's like it's still considered the red planet. But so far as for Mars Explorer Rover mission of the mission from 10 years ago, from between 9.5-10 years ago to now, is that so far as the Mars Explorer and Mars Explorer color.